Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I will be cash stuffing this week's paycheck, which is $606.95. If you were new, welcome. My name is Alex. I'm a single mom to one beautiful daughter named Savannah. She is 12 years old and I'm 32 years old, and we live in the state of Wisconsin. I'm currently saving up for a house. I'm an independent contractor. I shop and deliver groceries to customers, so if you're a gig worker, you could probably relate to my budget. My paychecks are very inconsistent, and that is why I love using the cash envelope system to help me budget out each week's paycheck. Helps me stay on track, and honestly, this method has helped me save the most amount of money so far. So I hope to inspire others to try out the cash envelope system if you have not yet, or just make a budget plan in general. All right, so let's get started. This week's paycheck is $606.95. I will be putting 15% of my paycheck into a savings account. This is strictly for a house. That ends up being $91.04 this week. After I deduct that, I'm left with $515.91. Then I have to deduct my bills. I get paid weekly, so I just figure out what my bills are weekly, which is $247. So after I deduct that, I'm left with $268.91 that I can technically spend this week, and that is what I will be cash stuffing. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with my wallet that I use every single day. I am going to give myself $20 for spending money. I like to give myself $20 every single week. I have 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, $46. I did recently spend a little bit of my money on a video game. Eating out is empty, won't be receiving anything. The family fun currently has $7 left over, and I will be giving us $20. So now I have 20, 25, 26, 27. I am very tempted to take my daughter to the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. I would love to take her to go and see that, but I am debating on, saving that money for something else, because I know eventually it'll probably be on Disney. So I'm still debating on it. Next up is household. I will be putting $30 in here this week. Household is at 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. And if you missed the last couple of videos, I recently bought a portable washer, so that's why I'm adding in a lot more money into household, because I want to pay that off. Beauty will be getting $5 this week. So beauty has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Savannah's clothing will be getting $20 this week. She has 20, 40, 50, 60 in clothing. I'm not gonna put anything in clothing for me. I would like to get new clothes, but I definitely don't need anything. Savannah's envelope will be getting $20. She had $20 in there for lunch for a field trip this week, but she ended up having to use that money for a school yearbook, so I will just be replacing that. And then Savannah's entertainment money, I will be adding in $5 this week. So she now has 10, 15, 20, 21, $22, which I think I am going to offer her this money if she would like to bring it on the school field trip, to add to the money that she has been saving up for the mall. And then I have a credit card envelope. I can always put cash in here if I end up using my credit card, so everything is accounted for. I'm gonna fill up my secondary wallet I keep at home. I just pull from this when I need to. Gas will be getting $55 this week. So gas has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $100. Vehicles got the remaining amount of money, which will be $39. $10, $20, $30, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39. All right, so vehicles is now at 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 720, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 805, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So $1,812. It's getting there. My goal is to have $2,000 in here at all times. Time off and bad work week, won't be getting anything. I try to keep this at 1,000, but it still should be at 916. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 916. When I fill up my vehicle envelope, then I'll work on this one. Electronics still has the $1,200 in here for a replacement computer for my daughter when she needs it. Dental and medical will not be getting anything. Birthday won't be getting anything. Gifts won't be getting anything. And holidays will actually be getting $10. And that is everything for this binder. Oh, guys, one thing I forgot to do. My daughter's envelope is actually getting $34 instead of $20 because she needs a water bottle. So I'm going to quickly add in another 14. So it's at $34. All right, I'm glad I caught that. And then the travel binder will be getting $20 in vacation. I do this every single week so I can reach $1,000 at the end of the year. So vacation has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 720, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66. So $766 in vacation. And then my daughter will be getting $10 for chore money. I give her $10 every single week. So she now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, $62. So she will be bringing this to the mall with her. And actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to add in her entertainment money that she has. She definitely doesn't need to spend it. And if she does have a leftover of $22, then she will need to put it back into this envelope. But I'm going to send this with her in case she would like to use it instead of doing something fun with a friend for this month. So I'm going to add that quickly. So she technically has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, $84 that she can technically spend at the mall for her school field trip. And then before I forget, I'm actually going to add in her lunch money for at the mall. Now, how am I going to do this? I think I'll just add it in with her money, but I'm going to tell her to keep the receipt and to make sure to give me the change back from her food. And then I will just put in the remaining amount of money back into her envelope. All right, you guys, well, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel with all the comments and all the likes. It helps my channel grow, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and have a lovely weekend. Bye!